morning, Centurions. I'm Kaylin.
And I'm Wesley, and this is Channel 97 News.
Let's see what's for lunch today with Ryan.
Today for lunch there'll be grilled cheese or a hamburger on a bun with potato wedges or lettuce, tomato, and pickle, and a fresh orange.
Now let's check out weather with Brody.
Today for weather, the high will be 60 and the low will be 50. It'll be cloudy all week, so expect very chill weather.
Thanks for that report, Brody. Now let's check out sports with Avery.
Thanks, guys. Today in sports news, your soccer team was victorious with a score of 4-3, and your volleyball team was victorious in their sets with 2-0 in both sets. Soccer and volleyball had an away game against Cranes Creek yesterday. We are still waiting on those scores. We also have a soccer and volleyball game on Monday. This is the last soccer and volleyball game of the season. Tryouts are coming up for girls soccer. Thanks, guys. Back to you on the studio.
Thanks for that report, Avery. Now let's go to our daily Black History Month historical figure.
Frederick Douglass was a formerly enslaved man who became a prominent activist, author, and public speaker. He became a leader in the abolishment movement, which sought to the end of slavery before and during the Civil War. After that conflict of the Proclamation of 1862, he continued to push for equality and human rights until his death in 1895. His mother was of Native American ancestry, and his father was an African European descendant. He was actually born Frederick Bailey, and he took his name as Douglass only after he escaped. After he was separated from his mother as an infant, Douglass lived for a time with his grandmother, named Betty Bailey. However, at the age of 6, he moved away from her to live and work in the White House plantation in Maryland. At the time when he was at the White House plantation in Maryland, he taught himself to read and write. By the time he was hired out for work under William Freeland, he was teaching other enslaved people to read using the Bible. As word spread for the efforts of education fellow enslaved people, Douglass, regularly whipped by Edward Conway, a farmer he was sold to, who was known for his brutal treatment of enslaved people in his charge.
Don't forget, yearbooks are for sale now for $41. Now let's check out This Day in History with Jackson.
In 1868, the U.S. House of Representatives votes 11 articles of impeachment against President Andrew Johnson, 9 of which cite that Johnson's removal of Secretary of War Eden M. Stanton a violation of the Tenure of Office Act. The House vote made President Johnson the first president to be impeached in U.S. history.
Thanks for those historical facts, Jackson.
I think that's it for today, Centurions. Have a great day.
Back to TouchCast Studio. I'm Reese, and I'm here with Emily. What's your favorite sport? Basketball. What other sports do you play? Volleyball and softball. That's all for TouchCast Studio.